Guys, I'm stressed. I literally filmed this video once already this week, and the day after I filmed it, no joke, the day after I filmed it, SterlingInk came out with her planners, and now my life is in chaos. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a bit since I have made a video, but I wanted to return with sort of an explanation of what I've been using recently, an update to how I've been using my planner system, and then what I'm sort of looking ahead for 2023. So let's get started. So what you guys probably know of my channel is that I use a Hobonichi cousin. I have the Spring Start cousin. And then from watching my videos, you probably have also seen that I use a full focus planner for a goal planner. Or rather, I was trying the full focus planner for a goal planner for this past season, so the summer season. And I have been not using these planners very often. Truly, I'll link my setup videos and stuff like that up in the cards and down below, but essentially for me, I did a whole setup of what my summer semester, my last semester in grad school, was going to look like in my Hobonichi cousin, and then I just didn't end up using any of those spreads. I set it all up. It was great to have the practice to look through my syllabus and see when I was going to be needing to do assignments and sort of plan that out, but I just didn't end up using this planner to do it. What sort of had me struggling was really the amount of space in the Hobonichi cousin, and I know a lot of people talk about this as sort of like a drawback of the cousin. It's just at the A5 size, it's just so big. And truly, I consider myself an A5 girly. I consider myself like this is like my favorite size of notebook. And for a while there, like the Hobonichi cousin was doing me really well at the A5 size. You guys have seen my other flip through videos and can sort of explore how I've been using it as an A5 planner, but it just is really big and it feels overwhelming sometimes when I'm looking at all of this space in addition to, all of this space in the months, and then in addition to all of this extra space in the weeks. So it just felt intimidating. I don't know how else to say it. And you guys know I try not to put pressure on myself to really use a planner, especially a planner like this. Like if I don't use it, it's fine. Like this spread, I ended up setting it up and I ended up just like not using it at all. And it's fine. I'm trying not to beat myself up over it, but for some reason this was causing me some stress. So I just thought, you know what? Let's move on. Let's take off the pressure. And instead I've been in my Hobonichi weeks, which I have here in a Moterm cover. I really, really like the Moterm covers. You guys have probably seen for my A5 cousin, my Animal Crossing cover. Hello, kitty. My Animal Crossing cover, and that has been fun to use, but ultimately not really the vibe anymore, at least right now. I've just gotten a little bit tired of it, so that was definitely part of it as well. I've been using this Hobonichi weeks here for a little while just to wrap up the summer semester and to make sure that I have been keeping on track with my tasks, because truly what I love so much about the weeks, in the contrast to the cousin, is its size. This guy is so small. This is my pencil board / tab graveyard. It's so small, it's so compact, and it's just really a really good planner. I have the Sneaker Weeks Mega right now, and then this case is just filled with like a few stickers over here, and a larger sticker pack that just has most of my daily stickers and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been using this planner instead because I can just throw it in my bag, and I'm able to sort of use the left side here as priorities and events, and then the right side to track notes, habits, moods, generally anything I want to do to sort of be creative. And that has been just really, really awesome. I have really appreciated having this as sort of like a, sometimes no stickers, like only one pen. Occasionally I set it up really pretty, but a lot of the times it just looks like this, right? A couple of stickers and not much else. So it's been really nice to have something like so simple, and I really, really love the Hobonichi weeks for this. I had a whole idea in the beginning of the year as to how I would use it, and I planned out a bunch of stuff, and I even like memory journaled when I traveled abroad over the holiday break. But ultimately, like, this planner is just kind of like a nice escape, a nice break from the cousin. And I really, really like it for that. So I have been using this for work, personal, school, everything, as I try to get back on track with my goals and things like that. And it has been super, super helpful. But I've wanted to change for a little while now, and I was thinking about what I want to use for 2023, because it's around that time, everybody's feeling like moving into their new planners right away, and I was looking at the Hobonichi Techo lineup, and I think for sure I'm going to be getting another Weeks. I'll put the cover of the one that I want up on screen, but essentially it's the one that's like my uncle, which has the very elegant, I think, and nice like pencil or pen sketch drawings relating to the artist's uncle. So I think that one is the one that I'll probably go with. It's not a mega, but I don't mind because I am really not using this many pages. I really don't need it in the back here. And I need to have a Weeks because I need to be able to move into it when I feel overwhelmed and when I want to just really focus and get stuff done. So what does that mean for the Hobonichi cousin? Basically what it means is I'm not going to be buying one in my upcoming purchase from Hobonichi when they open their store for buying on the 1st of September. And this is for a couple reasons. Like, first, I'm not confident that I'll use it in 2023. And second, because I have a spring cousin, this actually goes well into 2023. And if I really get the itch to come back into the cousin, I can always go into the spring, like, pages of this cousin and then see how I feel, see if I like it again, and buy another spring one. I'm fine with that. I'm happy with that as a solution because as much as I love this planner, it's just something about it is like feeling a little off to me right now, and I'm okay with that. So I love my Weeks, but I had 2 other planners on this screen, and I'm going to show you them now. So you guys might remember my Full Focus planner. I'll link the video up above again. This is a goal planner that's a quarterly planning system, and I really, really, really wanted to get into quarterly planning this year, and I liked this planner a lot. I liked the practice of setting out my goals in the beginning of the year, of detailing everything that I wanted to get done, and then I really liked the daily nature of the daily pages where you're listing your priorities and your other tasks, and you have a little time blocking section if you need it. Actually, the daily pages over here, the cousin is really very similar to, so if we go to a daily page in the cousin, we have sort of a section that you can put priorities in up here, a timeline over here on this side, and then like space for tasks and to-dos. So this was really familiar to me, and I really liked it. I liked it quite a bit. But as you can see, I didn't really end up using it all the way through the year. And again, that was just because like the sheer amount of stuff and space that I had planned for this planner became really overwhelming. I was finishing my last semester in grad school, and about in July that it became apparent that that was like all I could focus on, which is also why I stopped posting videos on YouTube for a while, because I just needed to focus on grad school. So once that became apparent to me, this goal planning system sort of went out the window, and I just had to focus on school. So enter what I thought was going to be my solution for quarterly goal planning, which is the Wonderland 222. So I thought this was going to be my perfect system. I bought this planner because I was seeing it as a great alternative to Hobonichi. I bought it in the A5 size, which I realize now didn't make sense after all I said about the A5 size intimidating me and stuff like that. But I did buy this planner specifically because it was undated, and I knew that I wanted something new. I wanted to try something new, but I couldn't commit to a dated planner and be comfortable with that, knowing that I was flip-flopping in between planners and in between planning systems and things like that. So I bought the Wonderland 222 undated, and I'm going to show you how I'm sort of using it, or trying to use it. So the Wonderland 222 has the Tomoe River paper. It has a lot of similar features to the cousin, namely these sort of like weekly sections in here, which are vertical weeklies. It does have a stacked weekend, but I always find that I'm never using my Hobonichi cousin on the weekend, so the 2 days and the 2 full columns for the weekend doesn't really matter to me. But I did like the vertical layout for the weekly that was in the cousin, and I was excited to start using this more as sort of a planner, like an energy planner, I guess you'd say. Like, instead of tracking hour by hour what I'm going to be doing during the day, what I wanted to do was tracking like, okay, what do I want to do during my peak energy hours? What do I want to do during my low energy hours in the afternoon? And then what do I want to do during the recovery period in the evening/late afternoon? So that's kind of how I wanted to be using this. And as you can see, like very faintly, there are these delineating lines in here, which sort of make it perfect for task blocking out those energy sections of the day, rather than just like following the timeline, which I always felt pressured to do in the weekly section of the cousin. It also has these two sections at the top and the bottom that are open for writing in tasks, moods of the day, etc., which is what I was using my cousin for. If you remember, in all my flip throughs, I would always draw this dividing line around bedtime and then use that section for something else. So it's already built into the planner, so I thought it was pretty cool. This also doesn't have the daily pages at the back. It has sort of daily pages, but there are only about 90 of them, so it's not really a planner that I would be using. Like, I wouldn't feel pressured to fill out a whole page like this every day, a whole weekly section every week, and a whole monthly section. This is just if I need it, which basically I thought would work well because that's the same way that this planner is set up, the Hobonichi weeks, so I was fine with that. But what I really wanted to do with this planner was goal plan. So there's these sections here, which are routine, time tracker, timeline things, which are great for goal planning because you can track, obviously, what is specifically related to your goal. And then also in the beginning, there are these quarterly planning sections. And all of this is undated again, so what I'm trying to do right now is use this for like my fall goals, so September, October, November, and I'm going to outline all of that in more detail here. I already have my habits picked out, but I'm not going to show you that. It's a little personal for right now. But I plan to sort of be plotting out my fall goals and list them here, track them here, and use this planner for the fall to give myself a shot at trying something undated, trying something a little bit freeform. I will say I do regret not getting the B6 size just because already the A5 is kind of grinding my gears and making me not as inspired to use it as I think I would be if there was a B6 version. I mean, and there is a B6 version, I should say. Like, they have a planner undated and dated in the B6 size. I just already spent the $40 on this notebook, and I'm not gonna change and buy a new one just for the size, especially when I've already written in it. So I had this system all set up where I was going to buy my 2023 weeks, use this as my sort of more daily standard planner, and that was going to be my system. And then SterlingInk announced that she's coming out with a B6 size planner that has vertical weeklies, quarterly planning, and undated daily pages in the back. 365 undated daily pages in the back. So you could use it like a bullet journal in the back, get all your weekly planning, monthly planning, and goal planning on a quarterly system done in the front. And that just sounds like the perfect planner for me. It sounds like everything that I find to be difficult about the Hobonichi cousin, she has solved. And I know if you look up her channel, SterlingInk, Catherine is her name, she has tons of videos about the cousin and her pain points with the cousin. She even chopped her cousin down to B6 size. And I know that that informed her so much in creating the planner that she's going to be releasing for 2023. And I'm excited to support someone in the planner community who's so beloved by all the Hobonichi users around the internet, and also to get my hands on a planner that truly Hobonichi has just like doesn't have an option for, which is a slightly smaller, a bit less intimidating size with quarterly goal planning in the planner. So I really like that idea. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to be getting her planner, getting a Hobonichi weeks, and using this as sort of a dirty, like messy planner without much expectations, maybe with even without many stickers, and just seeing how it goes with this guy. I can always move in and out of this planner because, like I said, it's undated, so there's no pressure to like finish this right now because I don't have it dated. I only have it set up for the quarter, and obviously her planner, Catherine's planner, is not going to start until 2023. So that is sort of what I'm thinking. I'm a little out of breath because just filming this, like, it's planner chaos out here in the world right now. If you are a planner person. Everyone's coming out with their new launches, the covers. I love the covers that they're coming out with for the Hobonichi Cousin and Hobonichi weeks and stuff like that. I may even get my hands on a little A6 size just for some like small travel journaling. So, you know, more changes will probably come to this lineup, but at least for the fall, I'm going to be in these 2 planners and then maybe just like a plain lined journal to just write out my feelings when I'm not able to find something that works in these planners. So that's sort of the vibe. It's planner chaos. Let me know what you guys think in the description box down below. Are you going to be re-upping on your Hobonichis? Are you trying to try something new, maybe that's undated, a little bit less pressure? Are you excited for Catherine's planner? I thought her Instagram stories about it were so amazing, and I'm super excited to see her full tutorial on it for YouTube that I know she's going to drop soon. So really excited about all the changes coming up, and honestly I'm just trying to take it slow with these planners and not put pressure on myself to make it like so stunningly beautiful. Like I know you guys have seen some of my like more like my realistic April monthly flip through and my realistic spreads that are like some of the pages are just empty because I couldn't be bothered to fill them out, and that's okay. I have to be okay with that if I'm gonna buy dated planners, knowing that I'm a planner hopper for sure. So anyways, I'm really curious to hear what you guys think. If you guys liked this video, let me know down below. Also, if you're subscribed, I'm gonna probably be starting to post a couple more surveys in the sort of community area. I don't think I quite have a community tab yet, but I'm just gonna be posting a couple more surveys to see if you guys, you know, what kind of content you guys want to see. I feel like this channel, now that I'm finally done with grad school, this channel can really grow. I'm wanting to explore more tarot stuff on this channel, stuff like that. So we're gonna be talking a lot about what you guys like, but if you have any content suggestions or wanna see anything in particular, any flip throughs, if you're into the tarot idea, let me know down below, because again, I would just love to really beef up the content on this channel and do some fun stuff. Okay, more planner update videos to come when I have them, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!